Hi, friend. Okay, we are back with another video, and I am simply here to talk about supporting your homies. Being present and like your circle is just really, really important. If you don't know, I love Bob Proctor, and literally yesterday I had a moment. Hopefully, I can insert a clip. If I can't, I'll just direct you to my TikTok. But I was with my friends yesterday, and one of my closest friends, her partner DJs, and like we were just on her rooftop, like literally in front of like I'm from Philly, and so we're just like looking at the skyline, and we're just like vibing and having a good time. And in that moment, we're all so excited for him to be practicing his music. My friends recording him, supporting her partner, and like showing love in that way. And I'm having a good fucking time. And Bob Proctor, literally, I came home and I watched You Were Born Rich seminar just again because that you learn something new every time. But essentially, he said your environment is so much more important than your fucking genetics, and like people don't realize that. But the people that you surround yourself with are so important. If those people are down, nasty, they think the world hates them, they think they have to like go through all of this struggle, they think they like that nothing works out for them, sooner or later you will like your mindset will become like them. I read this book or I listened to this audiobook and took some notes called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and he literally talks about if you stay in a certain environment long enough, this natural law sort of just like it makes you a part of it because it has to keep the system going. So the same way, like there's no palm trees in freaking Antarctica, and like there's no polar bears in Hawaii. Like, in a specific environment, it will start to make sure that you can survive and like stay there. Essentially, your environment is so important. The people that you surround yourself with are so important. People who think highly of themselves, people who have confidence, people who feel like they can achieve things, people who have high self-worth and high self-esteem. Those mindsets you start to attract. I don't know if you're girly guys, gays, don't care who's fucking watching. If you don't know this, sometimes when women come together, if one of them is on their period, if like the others already have their period, then they're fine. But if one is like approaching the time of her period, like within a few days or like within a week, if she's around someone who's on their period, like there's a great likelihood that she gets hers just by being around the other woman who's on hers. That's the same thing with a mindset. Literally, when you're around a person or a group of people long enough, your mindset will become theirs because you guys are talking, you guys are sharing experiences, and they're saying, "See, look at how that works out," and you start to believe it. But that's just because they believe the world works that way. You don't have to fucking believe that. And sometimes it's tough to have your own independent thought around groups of people that don't agree, but that is a telltale sign that you need to change your environment. And it is sometimes scary because it's like, well, these are my people, this is all I know, this is what I grew up with. Like, I'm afraid to be alone, I'm afraid to lose my friends. They're not your friends. They're not your friends. You have history with them, you have memories with them, but babe, they're not your friends if they're keeping you down. Your environment should be supporting you, uplifting you, rooting for you, inspiring you, wanting to see you succeed, doing anything they can to help you, but also at the same time like pushing you forward, being like honest with you on like, hey, like my friend and her partner, like he's DJing and she's just like, like this song is really loud and this one's like low, like maybe you should fix that, or this beat. And it's because like it's like support. Now again, she doesn't do music, but she listens to it a lot to like sort of understand it. I sort of was like, I thought it sounded good, I was vibing, but like if there was something wrong, I was like, yeah, hey, you can do this. But essentially, the people that you surround yourself with are so important. It's so important to be around people that support you, that love you, that care for you, that are rooting for you. Because one, why wouldn't you want to surround yourself with people that care about you, And again, the people that you call your friends, especially your close friends, because you also were human and we like to have like emotional bonds with people. We like for to have like safe spaces. And if we can't tell the people closest to us some of the things that we really want to talk about, are we really friends? Like, are we really safe for each other? Um, so yeah, your homies are important. Your friend group is important. Okay. Really consider really consider who you surround yourself with. Ask yourself, are the people around me supporting me? Do they care about me? Do they love me? Do they want to see me win? Because sometimes people close to you don't want to see you win. They just want to be newsy, and they just want to be around just to see you lose because they don't like themselves. And so why the fuck would they want you to win? What? They don't want to, if they can't see themselves winning, they have no aspiration to make sure that you win. Babe, it doesn't work like that. Don't work like that, okay? Some people would rather drag you down with them instead of picking you up and like be like, yo, if I root for this person because I see their potential, he'll probably help me out. No. So people go, I'm down, and so I'm going to take this other person down with me. You must make sure that the people around you actually care about you. It's super important. Evaluate your friends. Take this as your sign. So look at your friend group. Look at certain family members if you have to. Look at your work colleagues. Look at like just the people around you that you find yourself in a lot of communication with and like emotional attachments with. Look at them and ask like, are you really supporting me? Am I comfortable around you? Do I feel like I can share like my hobbies and feel supported with you? Do I feel like if I take this adventure on myself? And the thing is too, you have to do things for you. That's so important. Even if no one else sees your vision, you have to see it. That's the most important part. But it's also really great to have people around you that like are rooting for you. Even if like me and my friend were just talking. Here's an example. For example, literally when it comes to certain music, my friend, her partner DJs, and she's like, oh well, he has this friend that like he's not super support, like he doesn't really like support or do certain things. I'm like, sometimes like the music genre might not be his thing, but I still feel at the end of the day, it's still worth reposting your friend's music. Or if your friend like if he was like DJing at an event, then you show up, you know? Like you don't have to like fucking proactively listen to something that you don't like listen to, but you should still show up and support. So really analyze the people that are around you and really ask yourself like, do they care about me? Are we just friends because it's just like we've known each other for so long, or like do we actually care to see one another grow? Your homies are so important. Your friends are so important. Your circle is so important. Your circle should be inspiring you, should be uplifting you. Your circle should really be wanting you to win. And if they don't, they're not your friends. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to break it to you. And like some people reject that and they stay because it's safe. Some people literally go, well, no, like they're my friends, like I have this like history with them, like, or we have these experiences. I get it, but sometimes it's always good to, sometimes you outgrow people and you have to find your new circle. It's okay. Literally people that you were friends with in first grade, you're fucking not friends with now. Like, I mean, unless you're a second grader watching my stuff, please. Please, like you still have a lot more life to go. Like you don't need to be watching my stuff. But yeah, your homies are important. Your friend group is so important. So pay attention to who you surround yourself with, because you will, like, your minds will align sooner or later. And if they're thinking low shit, if they're thinking like that nothing works out for them and that the world is evil and that, you know, all of this like hateful, nasty, low vibrational shit, sooner or later, your brain is it's gonna go down unless you get yourself out of that environment or unless you get yourself out of that friend group, because that's just, I promise you, your mind will start to like mold with what it's around. So whatever you're around, that's why they're like, if you want to be successful, be around successful people. Why? Because successful people are in a mindset of succeeding, and sooner or later then you'll want to start succeeding. You'll start doing things to succeed. Why? Because you're around that mindset. Again, just like the reference with the girlie on her period, we hang out one, like literally it's happened so many times to me personally, like sorry not sorry, but like I could be around someone and literally the next day I'm like, fuck. It can happen that fast, especially with your mindset. So be around people who support you, that love you, that are rooting for you. Okay, this is your sign. This is your sign to evaluate your friend group, and also give gratitude and so much appreciation to the homies that you do have, to the friends that are rooting for you, to the people that are looking out for you, because those are great people to have. Some people have shitty fucking friend groups, bro. Some people have shitty friends, and I am so sorry for you. Like, I'm actually like really apologizing, because I am so grateful for the people in my life and the fucking love that they give me. And it's like, fuck yes, like I root for them so much more. I want to give so much more to them. Like I want to support them in these ways, because it's like, you've been there for me, like I'm there for you. Like it's just, be grateful for the good friends that you do have, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you for watching. Again, Look at your friend group. Your homies are important. Your homies are important. YHAI. I think that's right. Okay. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you for being here. Have an amazing day, you beautiful person. Love you. Bye.